Welcome to Youth at the Crossroads. At the bottom of the screen, you have the number to call in if you have any questions. I am Keisha Hamilton. Young people call me Miss Keisha. Welcome to our show. If you are interested in contacting us, here is our website, youthatthecrossroads.org, and our phone number, 312-479-5900, and my email address, misskeisha@youthatthecrossroads.org. So you have two ways of communicating with us. When we're live on the air every Wednesday at 5 p.m., you call the number that's at the bottom of the screen, or you can contact us at the posted number. So we welcome you to our first show. We are a nonprofit organization that is all about the young people. Young people, whatever it is that you may be going through, that you're thinking about, feel free to call in with your questions, email me, and my team and I will work on getting the answers out to you. Right now, we're focusing on employment. We are hoping that all young people are employed this summer if you want a job. That is what we're focusing on. So if you are interested in working over the summer, these are some of the topics that we will be focusing on. Your resume, Facebook, your email, and preparing for interviews. Your resume, Facebook, email, and your interviews. Now you may wonder, why are these things important? Your resume is needed, as you already know, but you may feel like, I don't have any experience. What am I going to put on a resume? We'll talk about those things. You may wonder, why am I bringing up Facebook? You don't want me on Facebook while I'm at work. You're right. However, Facebook is your background check. I can go through Facebook and I'll see what you're about, who you are, and that will determine if I will want to hire you or not. So I ask that you start cleaning up your Facebook page so that your image is great. Okay, we're not trying to, we don't want you faking the funk, being something that you're not, but you must understand that your Facebook is your first impression for many people. And also your email address. I just spoke with someone yesterday that said that a young lady applied for a job and her email address was disgusting. So young people, we have 12 weeks together on this show. Start working on your email address. And if you have a CPS email address, those have not been working for me. So I ask that you work on getting a non-CPS email address so that you can communicate with myself, and you can also have that ready for your resume. And also, let's prepare for your interview. Start practicing in the mirror. The eye contact, the standing straight, and how to speak and pronounce your words. Let's start practicing those things. I'll have some videos coming soon where you may see some silly things and you may see some perfect things. So let's start preparing for that. Start practicing your handshake with families and friends. And prepare your wardrobe. You have time now. This is what, April? Jobs are going to start ready to take your applications in May, and you may start going on interviews in June. So you have time to prepare your wardrobe. And I'm not talking about going broke and buying everything off the rack. A pair of slacks, a button-up shirt. Just work with what you have. Maybe add one or two things here or there. Oh my gosh, please go buy a belt. And the way that the business world works, your belt should coordinate with your shoes. So if you have a black pair of shoes that you wear into the interview, your belt should be black. Brown, your belt should be brown. And so you want to work on organizing those things so that you're prepared for the interviews. Now, I will have information on jobs. I will have job leads. However, I will not be passing those out to just anybody just because you sent me your resume. You will have to be in touch with us. You will have to meet with our team and practice these things that we're discussing. Your eye contact, your handshake, your interview skills. Youth at the Crossroads will not just give you leads on a job so that when you go out there and say, oh, Youth at the Crossroads told me to come, and then you embarrass us. No, we're not having that. So if you're willing and able and ready to work with us, we're ready to work with you. So as I said, every Wednesday until mid-June, we will be here on CAN TV. We're here for your questions. We're here for your ideas and comments and to address other issues. I have a lawyer who's willing to come in. There's a chiropractor who's going to come in and give some health tips. We need to address mental health, how to cope with some of the things that you may be going through, and some people may know they're going through it and some may not. So there are other issues and topics that we will discuss and bring experts in. If there's something that you're going through that you're thinking about, don't be ashamed to call in and ask about it, and or send us some ideas at our phone number, our website, our email. Communicate with us. We're here for you. Okay? So let's go back to preparing for the jobs. While we're in our sessions here on CAN TV, think about what it is you would want to put on your resume. What have you done? What are the things that you've already practiced? Have you babysat? Have you volunteered anywhere? Have you coordinated anything, but yet you haven't been employed? That's fine. Let's start listing those things on a sheet of paper and then prepare to create and compose your resume. It looks like we have a caller. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, yes. You know, everything that you're saying right now would be great. But the kids today the children today are having children. And it's going to take maybe 2 generations to get them out of their habit of, when they shake hands, they go through 5 or 6 different gestures. When like you said, bag pants, all gym shoes and stuff, tattoos, not 1 or 2, but by the time they're 13 or 14, they have 5 or 6 tattoos. They learned that from their sisters and brothers, and it's going to take a while, but hopefully with great shows like yours, they will finally come back to their senses and be children again instead of trying to follow other people, but follow what their mom and dad are asking them to do. So in the perfect world, you're right, but right now it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But hopefully it does, and thank you, and I'll be watching your show every.
Thank you so much, caller. Yes, we're hoping that this new generation is ready to set their own path and not just following trends that came before them. Yes, and actually the millennials, they're trailblazers. They are setting some new paths, and we're not sure what they're going to call the generation after the millennials. I don't know about their title yet, but they're doing some magnificent things also. So thank you so much, caller, and thank And thank you for looking ahead to hanging in there with me. I appreciate you. And if you have any ideas, any resources or suggestions, please call back and share it with us. Young people, as you can heard from that caller, people are hoping and praying for you. So now you got to take the next step and stepping up and stepping out. We're here for you. There's other organizations and agencies that I look forward to partnering with that are ready to help you, but you have to want it. I'm not doing your resume for you. I'm not going on the interview for you. It's your turn. It's your time. So I'm here to walk with you, to assist you in getting the skills that you need, and you step out. We have another caller. Caller, go ahead.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing rather exceptional. I just tuned in. I really like what you are doing.
Thank
We need more people
you.
like you for our youth. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hang in there with us, and please feel free to share information or resources that you may have to help me help them.
Yes, ma'am. Is there a facility? Do you have like a physical structure that you work from?
Nope. We are where the young people are. Actually, we just had an event recently, I'll show you here, where we met. This was our second annual symposium where we provided space to do just this. And my church on 103rd and Avenue L allowed for us to have space. So we're going wherever the young people are. So if you have any recommendations on where if you have space and you would like for us to come, and you know that there are young people there that need our time and talents, feel free, let us know. And we look forward to hosting more events in the coming months, because we need to get them ready for the summer employment. The city has one Summer Chicago, and I'm looking into what those deadlines are to share that information here. So no, we don't have one facility that we work out of. We meet the young people where they are. So thank you so much for calling. Thank you, thank you. Okay, young people. So if you have not worked before, start thinking about what you have done. Where did you volunteer? What have you done at your church? Where have you... Just think about everything did you create anything? Think about those things. Start writing them down. Don't do anything with it. Just get a sheet of paper and every day write it down. Again, I know you're asking, why is Facebook up here? Facebook, your social media life is your first impression. We are able to Google your name, and everything that you've done online is visible. If you have madness, a lot of arguing and bickering going on your Facebook page, companies are going to find it extremely challenging to hire you, because they're going to believe that that is what you're going to do on the job. And your email address. Let's have an email address that's as simple as maybe your first initial, maybe a period, and then at gmail.com. Or something similar, if that's not what you want to use. And then start preparing for your interviews. So we're going to practice these things. We're going to display these things so that so that you can be prepared for those interviews. You can be prepared for those jobs. And then there's a difference. Preparing for your attire for an interview may not be what you wear to work. So don't go out there and just buy a whole new wardrobe thinking that you need 20 button-up shirts, 15 belts, black shoes, and brown shoes. You want interview clothes. It may be 2 or 3 outfits. Black pants, khaki pants, or a pair of blue pants. It could be either or if you're able to get 1 or 2, that's fine. Get those things, have them in your wardrobe, and then a plain white button-up shirt. Okay? A collared shirt. Not like this, but the shirt is more like the jacket. You have the collared shirt and you button it up, and that's your interview shirt. And that goes for ladies and the guys. Okay? The simple pants, the simple shirt. Okay? And the simple black or brown shoes. Or blue. Start preparing those things so that when you get the information on where to go for an interview, or you find out where to go for an interview, you have the nice, simple interview attire to go out there in. Okay? The job that you have, you may not ever wear those things again, because the job may require, I'll go off and say, steel-toe boots. You're not going to wear the button-up or the khaki with that every day, maybe sometimes. Or you may have a job where you're able to work in your gym shoes and sweatpants every day. Not sagging, of course. You will have to pull up your pants. You will have to wear a name tag in most instances. You may have to wear the shirt that's provided. This is how it goes. I hear young people complain. I hear some adults complain. I want to wear what I want to wear. I don't want to. If that's how you feel, go start your own business. Because a job, most of the time, have a set wardrobe, and they would like for everyone in that building to have on that wardrobe. And if you think about it, with all the madness that's going on in the world, it's good that you can see who your coworkers are versus someone that shouldn't be there, or maybe just someone that is shopping or visiting, so there isn't confusion. So if you have the mindset that you want to do what you want to do, then you need to be an entrepreneur. Start your own business, start your own company, and go out there. But do keep in mind, us adults, if you don't have the right attitude, we won't shop at your company. We won't do business with you. And you still won't make money because you have the attitude of you don't want to conform to or with anybody. Therefore, nobody wants to do business with you. So, if you are ready to move forward and learn what you need to know for your resumes, how to prepare for interviews, how to apply for a job, Youth at the Crossroads is here for you. We will be here on CAN TV every Wednesday at 5 p.m. You can, and then if you missed the show or your friends missed the show or family members, CAN TV will have our episodes on YouTube by Friday of each week. So you can share our show or repeat it and write down and replay it for yourself for the notes. So don't be afraid to send us a message when we're not on the air in between time, and be prepared to call in on Wednesdays, okay? So let's review. In preparation for your resume, many young people have not worked before, and that is totally fine. Start writing down what it is you have done in your life. Babysitting, and it could have been babysitting animals, not babysitting kids. You could have been pet sitting for a neighbor. You may have been walking cats and dogs. That counts. Have you been caring for your aging relatives? Have you been caring for grandparents, for aunts, uncles? That counts. Do you grocery shop for people who are not able to make it out the house? These things count, and it can make a resume. It can be included in your resume. You're going to list your education. You're going to list your future goals. You're going to list the jobs that you're interested, or the type of jobs you're interested in. We can extract these things from your life, put it together, and make a resume. So, it's almost time for us to go. Again, here is how you can contact Youth at the Crossroads. www.youthatthecrossroads.org. Our phone number, 312-479-5900. 312-479-5900. And then you can email Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha at youthatthecrossroads.org. And I am MSKEISHA, Miss Keisha, at youthatthecrossroads.org. We look forward to seeing you all next week and the week after that. We look forward to hearing from you throughout the week. Adults, if you have any recommendations, if you have any job leads, please send them my way. And as the young people send in their resumes and we meet with them and practice those handshakes, the eye contact, they'll be ready to come out and meet you. So we thank you all so much for tuning in. We look forward to talking with you all next week. Again, I am Miss Keisha, the founder of Youth at the Crossroads, signing off. See you next week.